Match number 1 would see the EWE Light Heavyweight Championship put on the line as Theodore Powers would challenge the champion Yaya. Now, excuse me, Powers is not very well liked by the EWE faithful, whereas Yaya, little Somalian warrior, absolutely adored by the fans. They went wild when he came in. You'd see initially at the beginning of this match, you'd see a slap by Powers, but this would just serve to fire Yaya up. Who would send him to the outside and then dive through the ropes. And then Yaya would head up top, hit a flying crossbody, followed by a handspring takedown, and then a second rope missile dropkick for a 2 count. What an explosive start to this one. He'd go up top again. He'd missed a stomp. And at this point, Powers would trip him up and hit a nasty boot to the face. And then he'd hit quite an impactful suplex. But he'd pose for his pin and really get a 1 count. Just a 1. That's what I mean. The stalling suplex and then flipping the bird by Theodore Powers for a 2 count. And that was just, at one point, he'd toss Yaya to the outside. He'd actually move fans. This was so funny. He'd move the fans who were sitting beside me out the way, right, threatening to throw Yaya into that part of the crowd. And then it was like, nope. And he threw him back into the ring. Absolutely hilarious. Sorry. Anyway, what else did we end up having? So this one, just a lot of back and forth. Yaya kept giving it his all, but Powers was definitely the more powerful as being the bigger opponent. Yaya at one point would hit a German suplex from the second rope and then do a frog splash, but that'd be straight into the knees of Theodore Powers. And Theodore Powers would spin Yaya into the referee. Then he would head outside. He'd grab hold of the wet floor sign that he brought to the ring. And as Yaya would go to dive to the outside, Powers would crack him in the head with it, which gave him the advantage. And as he got back into the ring, he ran at him full speed and hit him with a launched headbutt and was crowned the new champion. That's right, folks. Theodore Powers, the new EWE Light Heavyweight Champion. First time seeing either of these guys. Yaya, very impressive, very pacey. Fans absolutely adore him. Powers, powerful against a smaller opponent and crowned the new champion. Epic match. Great opening match. If you get a chance to see either of these two in action, I recommend you do so for yourselves.